Hello and Namaste. Welcome to Thoughts and More, a space where we learn about life and lifestyles and we all grow together.
So today is Ganesh Chaturthi, which also means it's Lord Ganesha's birthday. So last time when we posted our video, we had done 5 life lessons you can learn from Lord Krishna, which was on his birthday. So today we're going to do 5 life lessons you can learn from Lord Ganesh on his birthday.
That's interesting. So today we are recording from the place in our home where we are actually celebrating Lord Ganesha. So that's the idol of Lord Ganesha, and like Prisha mentioned, there are life lessons that we can learn from all the deities, right? So this time when we talk about Lord Ganesha, let's look at some of the aspects that we can implement from in our life by learning through him. So Prisha, what is the first thing, sweetheart, that you look at Lord Ganesha and you notice it? The first thing.
His big head?
His big head, yeah. So Lord Ganesha is also known as the elephant head god or the elephant god in the Western world, just because the face that he has got of the elephant. So his big head, if you look at that, it teaches you one of the most important aspects of life. It talks about thinking big. When we say thinking big, lot of times what you will hear is that it's about thinking out of the box, right? When you have problems in the life, you want to think out of the box, think in a different way and kind of try to solution it. That is one aspect of having the big head. But the most important thing is thinking broader. That's what the big head means. Do you understand, Prisha, when we say thinking broader, meaning what actually it means?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, tell me this thing. When you go to the bed in the night, do you pray to the God?
Yeah.
You do, right? So similarly, when we say thinking big, thinking broader, most of the time, 90% of the time I would say, what people do is when we worship or when we pray, we think about like, okay, God give me this or God keep me happy or something, and then maybe few times you will think about your immediate family. But when we talk about thinking bigger, it means include people, lot of people. Think not just about yourself or your family, but think about everybody else around in the world, right? So when you sleep, think about anybody other than not even just us, but about the upliftment of or but the betterment of everybody. That's what is having the big head means. So this time when you sleep, go to the bed and sleep, and when you pray, to decide to pray for 5 random people that you might have met or that you might have known through Facebook or WhatsApp or whatever the social media, and you know that they need a little bit of prayer, right? So apart from thinking for yourself or your family, just every single day this week, pray for 5 other people that you want them to be having a happy life and healthy life. Okay? So that's what is the big head means. Now next comes, do you see those tiny eyes, Prisha?
Yeah.
In the Lord Ganesha? Okay, so tell me one thing. When you go to the school and if you are not able to see the board, right, the Promethean board, how do you try to look? When you have to look very carefully, how do you do that? Yeah.
That's when I don't have my glasses.
That's when you don't have your glasses. You try to kind of squint your eyes and try to look at what is it written, right? Or when Mama is trying to read when Mama doesn't have glasses. So basically the small eyes, when we squint the eyes or try to have that small eyes, it means we are trying to focus, right? That's what Lord Ganesha does. Lord Ganesha is also known as Vignaharta, meaning the one who removes all the obstacles. So in the life, when you have difficulties or when you have problems or when you are trying to put your attention, you need to focus on what you want to learn, focus on what you have to do at that moment. Don't think of too many thoughts and trying to oh, I want to do this, oh, I want to do that, oh, I have to finish off. That will create anxiety in you. Instead, Work one step at a time. Focus on what thing is required right now. Try to accomplish that and then go forward. Does that help? Okay. And the third thing that we can learn from Lord Ganesha is look at his big ears. Like yours. Okay. And the small mouth. Right?
Like mine too.
Like yours too. So, the third lesson is about the very important aspect of life, meaning learn to listen. Learn to listen and grab the information and speak less. Sometimes just to try to prove your point, or sometimes just to grab the attention, all of us, it's the human tendency that we try to talk a lot. When we are talking a lot, you are missing out on learning from the other people. So when you are with people, not saying that you don't have to talk, do talk, but at the same time, try to learn. Keep your ears open all the time, wherever you can learn from, whatever you can learn from, be it from the digital world or the papers, or when you are reading the book or whatever it is, or when you are conversing with others. Try to listen a lot, grab it, imbibe it, and then speak a little less. Speaking a little less is also important because words can be like weapons, right? Words can sometimes, when you say the words that you don't mean, it can sometimes be hurtful to the other people too. So choose your words very carefully. So think it through before even if it's like you are just having fun, or if you are angry, especially when you are angry. Watch out your words, what you say, right? Because it can hurt somebody a lot. So basically listen more and speak less. So we learned 3 points, right?
Yeah, that little math thing, I shouldn't have said it's like me. I talk a lot. Like a lot.
So, but maybe next time onwards you need to just learn to.
But I'm nice when I talk.
Yes, and that's how it should be, right? So now coming to the big belly. Generally, what do we say that we have? When do we have big belly? Like when you eat a lot, your tummy kind of swells up, right? Or that means you ate a lot, right? Here, big belly means not just like a lot of the places what you will hear is that it says like Lord Ganesha is trying to teach like get the good and the bad and everything that you can get it, but keep it in your tummy. But there are 2 aspects of it. Big belly means eating a lot, but in this sense, it means have a big appetite. Appetite for knowledge. Appetite to learn, right? So when you are watching, like if you like to watch, like you are watching any program or you are reading anything, utilize your time very wisely. Think what you are going to learn, even if it is one small thing that you are able to learn, right? Whenever you are doing something, like whenever you are spending your time, see if you can grab something out of it. So that is called appetite to learn. Keep that appetite big. Keep that hunger for learning. In life, if you have that attitude that you want to learn, it will always keep you grounded and it will keep you humble. Remember, all the big personalities, all the famous people in life, those who attain something really big, or those who serve for the humanity, nowhere you will find them to be arrogant. They were always humble. Humble because the one portion of humble is because they are always having the appetite to learn. They never think that I know it all. No. Human life is so small to learn so many things. There is so much to learn out there. So try to learn. Also, one other aspect of the practical aspect of it is no data down, right? Basically, big belly is also meaning like when you heard something, don't just go and talk about it to somebody or something like that. That's not good. If somebody shared their sorrows or fear, keep it to yourself. Don't publicize it. Okay? So that's the 4th aspect that we learn about the life lessons. Now comes the
mouse.
Mouse, yes. So, Lord Ganesha always is depicted to be sitting on the mouse, right? He rides on the mouse. What do you know, Prisha? What is the nature of the mouse? Is mouse always sitting?
They're not calm. They run around a lot.
They run around a lot, right? Like always running around, never like being quiet or something. Very active, right? So mouse depicts our thoughts or our desires. Like, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want to do this. And then you are sitting here and we are doing the video, and then 10 things are coming in Prisha's mind. Like, I want to do this, I have to do this when this gets over. Does it come?
Oh, a lot.
So, that's what it is. Meaning, in order to focus, in order to be in control of your life, you need to ensure that you control your thoughts and your desires. That's when you will reach the ultimate aim of life, right? That's when you will grow. You will prosper in the life when you are able to control your thoughts and desires. It is very, very important. So when you are going to study, or when you are sitting and going in a class or trying to learn something, right? Don't think about what is going to happen in the recess, or who am I going to talk after the school is over, or what mama must have cooked for the lunch, right? All those thoughts, or even like people, adults, right? Like when we are working and we are thinking about 10 different things. No, it takes a lot of efforts, right? To control your thoughts or control your desires. But once you learn it, you will be able to focus properly, you will be able to grow properly, and it will lead you to the path of success. Success in every possible way. So, these were the 5 lessons that you learned from Lord Ganesha. Did you like any of these lessons, Prisha?
I liked the big belly one.
The big belly one, having the appetite to learn. Yeah, that is most important, one of the most important ones. So we hope that you guys also learned something new from this episode of ours, and you can implement it in your life. Try to implement it and share it with your friends and family too.
So make sure to like, subscribe, share this video with all your friends and family, hit the bell for more post notifications, and comment down below what other videos you'd like to see. And make sure to follow us on our Instagram and Facebook page, which would be linked down below in the description box.
So until we meet again, may peace be with us all.
Om Shanti.